All right, good morning. Hello. Thank you so much for coming to our YouTube stream. I hope you're all doing well, staying hydrated, waking up early this morning. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Shisu. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Chell. It's good to see you. Hi, Bud. Hi, Mina. Thank you for coming. It means so much to have you here. I definitely missed this island, so I'm excited to be back. And I look forward to seeing all of you vibe with me today. Thank you for tuning in early. How are we doing? What's going on? We have Beetles here, Caterpuffs here. We had Bud come in, Mina, of course. Shisu's here, Celery, Destiny. Thank you for tuning in at the start here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and consider to lurk if you have to go, okay? Like this video too, by the way. Like this video, consider to subscribe, and lurk if you have to go early today. Hi Beatles, how are you? Good to see you. How is it going? I'm so glad you made it in. I know it's only been a day, but I missed you. Ready to play some Animal Crossing with you right now? I missed you too. Hello, Blue Kiwi. Good to see you. Welcome to our YouTube stream. How's it going? Thank you for the love. I really appreciate it. So if you're new to the channel, I'm Sky. My pronouns are she, her. I also go by Invested Crybaby on all platforms. I am a full-time content creator. I typically stream here Fridays and Saturdays, and I also stream full-time on Twitch. Over on Twitch, you can catch me live Tuesday through Saturday, so I'm on there a little bit longer. And we do a different island over there too. I'm working on a Disney Princess Island over on my Twitch channel. And then over here, I am working on this Pink Spring Eggcore City. And I'm so excited to jump into things with you today. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on the gameplay. This is my character, friends. She's still dressed from our party on the last stream. We're gonna go ahead and change her outfit. It was so cute to wear this though. I really love the egg crown. And we'll get cozy up while we, decorate today. It'll be really fun. Yours too? You're still wearing one? Look at this little pumpkin dress. Not the theme, but I still downloaded it because it was cute. Like, I wish I had it in real life. It's so cute, honestly. Maybe we could dress her up. Maybe we could dress her up. Let's see. How would we wear this dress? I actually don't have any hair accessories. Dang it. It is cute. I know. It's a different season, though. It's a different season. I cry. It's so good. Oh my gosh. It's giving Animal Fairy for some reason. Probably the orange. Probably the orange in it. I feel like. Is Gina here? Hi, Gina. Thank you for lurking, love. I appreciate it. I really appreciate you coming into the stream today. There was these beautiful butterfly dresses I saw before. Definitely fairy core. I see the fairy core vibe. There's this really nice light pastel dress, which is really cute. Maybe we'll wear this today. And then have like the pacifier pop. I'm surprised I don't have every single pacifier yet. I think I would like to wear this when I have the blue one, like the super dark blue one. But this dress is super cute too. I really like this dress. Let's see this one. This one's super cute. It's pink. There's some cute stuff. There's some cute stuff. Been a long time. I hope you still remember me. Hi, Pentorial. I do, and I'm very glad that you still remember me too. Welcome into the stream. I hope you've had an amazing week. Almost 2 weeks. It's so good to be back here on YouTube. We're so happy to see you, bestie. We're just starting our stream, friends. I'm picking out an outfit. I kind of like that one. It's cute. Ooh, this little one here is really cute. Maybe this one with like a yellow pacifier, and then we can go crazy with the skirt. I'm good. I recently woke up, so we're still out here trying to start the day. but I'm happy to be here and I'm excited to chat with all of you. Ayo, these tops, okay, I know the tops are giving. I think I like the brown skirt most. The green is kind of giving too, a little bit. The white blends. I don't know, what do you think? Should we do brown? Should we do green? Should we do white? Thank you all for tuning in, by the way. I was a little bit nervous to stream today. I did take last week off for spring break, so I'm back here. I think this is my 7th stream on YouTube, and I'm still so happy to have started this journey, even if it is a little bit of a push for me. Maybe these pink shorts. I still feel like, I don't know. Hi, Heather. I cry. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you got to make it in to even say hello. I'm sending good vibes to you, bestie. I definitely miss you, and I can't wait to hang out soon. It's gonna be summer before you know it. I really can't decide on a bottom. Maybe this isn't the shirt for me. Proud of you. It's so good to see Love Bossy again. Yeah, this island is very compelling, friends. So it isn't too hard to stay away, honestly. Like, it isn't too hard to want to come back, I mean. Knowing that I have like this beautiful island we've been working on. Oh, maybe this one. Maybe this bear cardigan. Oh, this looks really cute. Like with the skirt. That could be a vibe. You liked the white skirt with the previous top. Sorry, I just changed the outfit. I think I like this one a little bit more, but I'll keep that in mind next time I wear that shirt. I think I do like this outfit a little bit more, because then I can change this back to pink. Oh, she looks so pretty already. I'll see you tomorrow, Heather. I hope you have a good rest. Thank you for keeping us updated. Yeah, I really like this one. Let's see, and let's try out these bunny ears today. They're okay. I might wear these ones today. These are fine. They're not too bad. They're not too bad. So what's everybody up to today? What have you done so far? I'd like to know what you've been doing while, you know, we start our day here. I think we'll stay with the pink. This is a vibe. This is not too bad. Let's go ahead and look at the bags as well. Ooh, this one kind of matches. I think the strap matches. The bag itself, not so much, unfortunately. Let's try out this brown one. Oh, it kind of pops too much. This one's cute because it gives pastel. Maybe the pink one after all. It's a little pop. A little bit of a pop. You're kind of happy because you had school today? Oh, no school today. You didn't have to go to school? Oh my gosh, that's so good. So what did you do instead? I love when there's no school. I love it. I would wear this bear backpack because it does match like the overall theme, but I don't know, this pink bag is calling me, so I think I might go with this one today. I hope you like the outfit I've put together, friends, and I hope you're excited to get into decorating. Oh, I already have like a little bag here I'm holding. Let's see if we can replace that. My cat bag is here. He thinks we're on Twitch. He's like looking at the camera and stuff, but he's here. He's here. He says hello everybody. Good morning from bag. Oh good, we have this blue bag. I think we want to try out the blue bag today because we're already wearing like a pink bag. Shisu says I'm happy because I am playing Pokemon Violet right now, and this Pokemon came out of nowhere and jumped and scared you. Oh my gosh, I cry. Wow, that's so crazy. I have not played that yet, but I could imagine like a jump scare for sure. Look at how cute this blue bag complements my outfit, you guys. It looks like I'm like on the go, ready to go shopping everywhere. Thank you for spreading love to Bag. If you just tuned in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm so glad you're here, and I hope you enjoy today's vibes. So, if this is your first time here, welcome to Love Blosi. This is my island's map. If you are not familiar with the theme, it's pink, it's spring, it's eggcore, it's city. So it's a lot of fun things mixed into one, and I'm having a lot of fun decorating it. So I hope you're having a lot of fun watching me. Blue Kiwi says, I came back from the hospital, got to get 2 wisdoms removed and a root canal and a filling while being sedated. Oh my goodness, I cry. You were so worried. Yeah, that's something to worry about, bestie. I'm sending good vibes to you. And also Blue Kiwi thinks that Pokemon is fantastic, which I agree. Outfit giving love blossy vibes. Yeah, the colors are really cute. What have you been up to? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. So we're here, we're on my island, and this is what we've decorated so far. If you were here at the start, you got to see a little preview. On the last stream I did, I actually re-recorded some of these areas with friends who came to my party. So in the future, I know I'll be updating that, and you might get to have your own special appearance. Hi Aline, good to see you, bestie. Welcome in. We've made beautiful, beautiful areas on our stream, such as this gorgeous egg pond and this wonderful neighborhood view. If she'll sit. Little neighborhood view here. We haven't completed the DLC, so we can't customize those houses yet, but it will be fun too. One day, we could jump down here. There's a staircase, but we used the vine, and we also did a little bit of neighborhood decorating before. I really like how everything's turned out so far. I hope you do too. I'm sure I'll go in and add even more later, but today I wanted to take you to this little nook on my island over here. It's like this tiny little sliver that I wanted to decorate today. So we're going to be focusing here, this tiny little corner. And if you look on the map, it's one of the only places where there's a dirt patch. So it's going to be fun to decorate it and give it a spring feeling. Hi, Goomy Worm. How's it going? I'm glad you're here. I'm good, Aline. I'm happy to be here. Very excited to vibe with all of you and ready to clean up this area and design it. Again, friends, if you're just tuning in, please consider to hit that like button for me. And if you have to go, consider to lurk. It would definitely help with our journey here on YouTube. So I put all these trees down a previous time because I really want to surround the space with pink. I think it would be so cute to have like all these pink trees, you know, all around. It's very nice, and it's also going to help me block off everything. So I want to be able to walk through here. Oop, I don't want to be able to jump. But eventually I want to be able to walk through here and then kind of have like this little walkway all the way up to a neighborhood on this side. And I don't really want you to see this area. I want this area to be completely covered, blocked, and hidden. And the only way I want you to access it is through this little vine here. I am leaving this space open on the side so you can also get like a full view of this area if you have a pro camera. This will be the second view, but the only ways I really want you to be able to access it is through that vine. I cry. No worries, Toby. I just didn't know if you wanted to be referenced as that since it is your YouTube username. I'm glad you're here, Steve. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's go. What has everybody been up to? I'm looking forward to reading what you've been doing. It is only 10:30 in the morning over here in California. And so I'm glad you're here. I'm so grateful to have your support. And I'm excited to decorate this area. Hello, Cody. Welcome to our YouTube stream. Once again, it's good to see you. I'm glad that you are off and home, relaxing. That's always good to read, bestie. It's good to see you back in our streams. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of clean up the area. I do like these cherry blossom piles that I've put down as codes, so I think I might keep those. But I definitely want to clean it up and try to make it look as nice as possible. I want to use like an egg bed, I think, over here to have like a cute little view like that. So that's kind of like the vision I have. And then maybe have like eggs surrounding it as well. So we'll see what happens. I don't have any eggs in my pocket, so we're gonna shake these ones off the tree. and we're just gonna eat them and play around with the placement. I'll see if I can move these trees. If not, we'll keep them as is, but I kind of just want to see if they can be moved around a little bit. Your sister arrives in a few hours, so you're getting ready and you're really happy. You're gonna work on your challenge later after work. Oh my gosh, I love that. And have you decided on which princess you're going to focus on? Oh my goodness, friends, if you're not familiar, we are hosting a little Animal Crossing interior challenge on my other channel, Twitch. We're doing a Disney Princess Island over there, so we have all these super cute houses for each of the princesses, and our friends over on Twitch have been decorating them for me in a contest. Each friend who participates actually has the chance to become a princess, and their creativity will be featured in my dream address one day. So I'm really, really excited about these challenges and beyond proud of majority of the people who are participating in them who are here today. So I'm kind of putting this pink one here. I don't know, I just wanted to see how it would look if it was a little bit closer to the area. Again, I'm planning on like moving most of these around to try to fill it in, like make it surround itself with trees. I guess both to have 2 chances instead of 1, bestie. Also have much fun decorating, creating the rooms. Good, good. I'm excited for you. And I'm excited for myself. I can't wait to see the themes. You're gonna do some karaoke. Oh my gosh, you're gonna practice on Sunday and then you're gonna have the real deal on Monday. What song are you karaokeing? That's so cool. Hi Mike, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you're doing well today. So yeah, I'm just gonna move around these trees at the beginning here, besties. Kind of line them up around here, hide the little area, and see what we can do as far as this little view goes. I think it could be really cool to have like an open view of like a super cute little egg bed. That's what I'm envisioning, like a little egg bed in the center. See, I think we won't be able to fit this here. I would love to put that there, but I don't think it'll fit there. Have to go back to where it was. I want to see how this looks on my map really fast. Let's take a peek at my map. Yeah, it's pretty straight across. This one piece could be filled, but that's about it. Let's put on our designer cap for the day. That way we can patch that up real fast. Okay, okay. Let's see. We're gonna try to fit that tree in right here. Good morning to all the friends who are tuning in a little bit later. I hope you have water. I have some nice water here. Make sure you drink some, okay? It still seems really close to the cut, unfortunately. Let's see, maybe like right here we could do it. We'll try it here. Still seems like it's a no, but we'll see. Oh, it did work. Wow, I was expecting that to be a no. All right, so we are kind of caving ourselves in here. Kind of have a shape going, which I really like. And I think I gotta keep this one here. We're gonna move this one real fast. See if I can bring it back maybe. Over here. And again, the goal is to kind of have this like hidden cherry blossom nook where you can relax and hang out. There's this little water square here. You picked for karaoke Too Much Heaven by the Bee Gees. Oh, that's so cool. I love that, bestie. You're gonna do amazing. How cool that you're gonna practice tomorrow. Or on Sunday. Very, very nice. Okay, so it is too close to that little square. And I really like that square there, so I think I'm gonna keep that. We might have to just put that back there. Maybe I can... No, it seems like, yeah, it's gotta go there. Right here would be best. to fill it in fully. And then I think we would want to put one final one like right here. So you really can't see inside unless you come in. That's like the goal. We've already shifted this. I think I might even want to put one here too. Maybe different sizes. Let's go play around with that. Agreed. I love Pokemon so much. Okay, let's go over here. Ooh, we can't walk up over there. Okay, let's go through this vine. There's a little vine over here where we can walk. Thank you to all the lurkers who are listening in, relaxing with me at the start of my morning. Even the scary looking Pokemon Sky. Even the scary looking Pokemons. Yes, I cry. Let's take a size 2. I'm gonna have to grab this as well. And then let's take a size 3. So we grabbed a 2 and a 3. And we're gonna see how those fill in. Let's go check that out over there. On this side, oh, didn't mean to do that. We'll run around. So the idea is that we're gonna step down over here. I guess we won't want a tree blocking that, but it doesn't look like it will be. And then let's get a size 3 over here. Pentorial, let's try to keep the conversation directed towards the content here today, Bessie. We haven't had any kind of conversation about that here, so let's try to refrain from that, okay? Thank you. This is such a good idea to have trees in different sizes. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Let's put this one here. Oh, that one doesn't work. Maybe right here. Cutting into this area a little bit. Oh, no. Right here would have to work. Okay, let's try that. On this piece. Very tiny little tree. Okay, we're starting to get a shape. Kind of, a little bit of a shape. We probably want to put another tree here. It's a little bit tight, but it looks really cool all at one go. Lots to decorate though. Lots and lots and lots to decorate. Let's go get another one, maybe 2. I think we really need to play with it. Right now I'm not loving it, but maybe I'll be able to shape it a little bit better now that I'm working with different sized trees. I think the most important thing to remember is adding the little fruits. Otherwise, they're all going to be fully grown soon. Alright, let's grab a 3. Let's grab a 2. Ooh, we need to have our little tree farm replenished soon. Oh my goodness. Goodbye, shovel. Luckily, we have lots of shovels dropped for us. You're still working on your island is the one that is taking you longer. I think it doesn't really matter if it even takes you longer, you know? Like, usually the ones that are worked on longer are the ones that turn out the best anyways. You saw my Tinkerbell Island. And that one was a long time. I hope you have a good lunch soon. Let's hear it. Let's hear what you're thinking to have. Okay, did I grab a size 1? I grabbed a large one, a medium one. Will it be an egg? Will it be ramen? Maybe both. Ooh, that's fun. Love that. Love that a lot. Oh man. Okay, let's go. I had some oatmeal for breakfast today. Some banana and cream oatmeal. I love banana cream, actually. It's my favorite. Love you a lot. Kisses, kisses. Hi, Chelsea. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Got one of those salads from the store that you love so much today. Ooh, very fun. You also made your other half packet of ramen earlier. Did you? You finished both the DLCs on your Switches? I'm jealous. I know someone who would love that too. We'll have to suggest it. Oh my gosh, love that. Love that so much. Screams. Uh, yeah, it's good. It really is so good. I love all the creams though. Strawberry and cream, blueberry and cream. There's so many good creams, I promise. Tinkerbell Island was such a dream. And you got to be a part of a lot of that. That was a lot of fun, Aline. When I think of my Tinkerbell Island, I do think of so many great times that we had over on that island. I feel like I can't put a tree here. So if you're just coming in, we're trying to like shape this little area, like surround it with cherry blossom trees. And it's not working out exactly how I wanted to be truthful. Oh, you like eating the ramen noodles like chips? Wow. I remember when I was in school, people would do that. My gosh, my pockets were full. You were there for the Tinkerbell Island too. Love that. This angle is very difficult to obviously work with. Let me drop something here so that way I can pick this one up. When I was young, my cousin showed me that and loved to do that. That's so funny. So funny. I cry. But how is your morning going? I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. My mom always told me like not to do it. She'd always be like, don't do that. Like you need to make it. It won't digest. Like she would always say stuff like that. So I never actually really did that. Because my mom was not a huge fan of the idea. She wasn't a fan. I cry. Such good times, Misty. I remember I was amazed by your talent and still am. Thank you. That's so nice. Yes, same. Their mom, my aunt said the same thing. I listened to her. Yeah, my mom was like always so strict about all of that stuff. She's so silly. It's just a snack. My morning's been good. I had 2 classes this morning, came home and took a nap, and now you're here. I'm good. I'm really good. I'm glad to be streaming on YouTube. I think once I'm here, it's a lot, like, I love it a lot more, right? Like, it's always hard to wake up and get ready really fast because I get ready for the whole day when I wake up. So I'm already ready, obviously, for my Twitch stream after this. And I think it's a little bit harder to do that. I can't lie, when you're used to like majority of your week not doing that. Like you don't, I wouldn't even be getting ready until like not even right now, like at least like another 30 minutes or so. So it is a huge difference. And now that I've started like doing workouts and like walks and stuff in the morning as of yesterday, by the way, so this is very new. Don't think I'm over here just the fit queen yet, but soon. I feel like I also like am really excited to be doing that too, so it's hard to like balance everything I want to do. But again, now that I'm here, sitting here, you know, cozy in my pink fluffy robe, hanging out, decorating my super cute pink island, I'm like really happy to just be in my seat chilling. You always had this weird phantom memory of eating instant ramen normally. Then one day a few years ago you found out that your dad used to actually make you ramen when you were like 4, so that's why you barely remember. Wow, that's crazy. I love that though. Then your mom went on a health kick and figured they shouldn't feed you instant ramen. I saw this like video of like it was like a your family, what was it like? I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of like how they worded it. It was really funny. Like they were like your family went on a health kick package like growing up, and it had like all of these foods that like people's moms and dads would like obviously give their children like in these eras. And dude, it was like oddly spot on. Like it was like very oddly spot on for like all of the different foods that like they would serve and stuff. Like it was like salmon and rice, like everything I pretty much had like my whole life growing up. It was like skinny cow ice cream, like just like these very like specific things, and I was like, wow, we all just did that. Is that a thing? Only the healthy yucky bread every day. Screams. Hi Earth Angel, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Welcome into our YouTube stream today, bestie. So you see that I'm trying really hard to like make a shape around, like I'm trying to have these trees kind of circle the area. That's the goal right now. That's what I'm doing, at least. That's the attempt here. This is a full tree. This is a small tree. And this is a large tree. So it's very hard because we need a medium tree. We need too hot, too cold, just right. Only one knife full of Nutella on one slice of bread, no more. Screaming and crying. Nutella alone, hilarious. I cry. Love the health kick core package that many of us experienced growing up. That must have been an era thing for sure. Aline says the other day I saw a hack where they mixed Doritos, raw ramen, cheese, chicken, added hot water, and it looked like a tamale, and they put some sour cream on top, and people say it tastes great. Oh my gosh, Aline, would you try it? I don't know if I would try it, bestie. I don't know. I don't even like to have like Doritos alone, which is kind of bold to say. I know it's a popular chip. My family even eats it, but like I don't know. Every time I look at them, I'm like, no, this screams. Once I was at a friend's and I was so shocked at how much Nutella they were allowed to eat. Like I expressed that I was so shocked at, to the point that I really annoyed the mom. What? She was like, over here you can eat as much Nutella as you want, period. Whoa. Yeah, I bet it was a little bit triggering, to the mom. Maybe she was trying to refrain from having like that kind of mindset in her household. That's crazy. I would be shook too. I would be shook too. Because you're little, you don't know, but yeah, I can see it. You love Doritos? Do you really? I know a lot of people do. A lot of people do. Yeah, you didn't know any better, but that's crazy. So crazy to read, actually. Oh my gosh. Some moms are very scary. I'm very lucky my mom was never really super like stern towards my friends or like rude, but there was times that I witnessed like other moms very rude to other people, like other people's kids, and I really didn't know how to feel about that. Like, had you ever witnessed that? Like a parent being like just inappropriate almost to like a kid that just doesn't even understand what they're doing. You're not sure. Adding water to Doritos sounds weird. You don't like Doritos that much either, but it seriously looked like a tamale, so baby. You're too curious. You were sitting there mouth open. You still remember the moment. Screams. Literally screams. Yeah, that's bold. That's wild. Okay, so we have this shape here, and I love it. Like, I love this little circular shape. We can add everything I want to do in this area, which I really love the idea of. One thing I don't love is the fact that this spot right here is so empty. It's like, we have this gorgeous circle of cherry blossoms that's gonna have the most beautiful like hidden area, and then boom, this big patch right here. I really wish I could fit another tree like right here, maybe. It would be so nice. Your childhood's best friend mom, who you obviously knew for like 10 years and saw a lot, was so rude to you. You think she didn't like you for some reason as well as just being like that? That's so crazy. I'm so curious, like, what makes parents even act out like that? I think it's so wild to me. I remember that most situations I've always been like a fan favorite. Like, I hate to admit it, but parents seem to really like me. I don't know. So I can't say I've been a victim of that, but I have been at the table when moms and parents have talked bad about other kids, and like it feels so bad. Like, it feels so awkward. It feels wrong. It doesn't feel right. It really doesn't feel right at all. I remember that one of my friend's moms didn't like one of my other friends because she thought that like she liked her, and she didn't even like her. Like, they were just close. They were just friends, and like she thought she was gonna be like a bad influence to her. And like, we grew up like years, we went to high school and like everything together, and like nothing ever happened between them. Like, that girl ended up having like boyfriends and stuff, and even when she was with a boyfriend, her mom still was not a fan. Like, her mom still didn't like her, still felt like there was something off about her. And I thought that was so crazy. Like, sometimes parents just don't even like, they just don't even like. That's all I can think of. When I was in elementary school, Lean says my best friend's mother was super rude. She used to call her out in such a bad way in front of me, and my friend and I were feeling so uncomfy. Yeah, like major ew. She was like very much controlling of like their lives. It was very bizarre moments. I'm gonna try to move this one over once, see if I like it more. Yeah, it was like the most ick thing I've ever seen. Honestly, it was very wild. Okay, we have this circle. Oh my gosh, okay, that worked. So we have this circle here, right? Like, this is the goal, is to have this circle here. So when you take a picture, you see the trees, like the cherry blossom trees surrounding. There's still this one area here that's really bothering me, and I really wish I could just add a tree right here. But maybe if I replace this small one with another big one, it will fill it in just how I need it. So let's try this. So maybe even medium, because I don't have a very big one. Oh no, that's the same size. Just kidding. Okay, let me see. Do I have another big one? Another medium, small. Okay, so no big ones, just mediums and smalls. Sky, the moms of my friends like me. However, I've witnessed friends' moms talking bad about the other children when they're not around. I felt so like uncomfortable because I knew them. Yeah, I've even been asked like about other kids. Like, they trust me enough like to where they'll ask me and be like, be honest about this person. And I've obviously never actually been honest about the people because I am way more loyal to like my own friends, my own kind, my own age, than I would be to like moms. But like, even to be oh so comfortable to like put me in a situation like that is so crazy to me. Like, I still think that's so wild that there was like times moms would really ask like, okay, what about this person, what's going on with them, can you tell me? Like, oh my gosh, parents like you too because of your grades, you're so invested. But that was the problem with your best friend's mom. She used to compare us, and she was like, you should be smart like Aline. I cry. It was very sad for sure. Nor, I know, so awkward, right? And like, you have to like, you still have to cater to them in a way too, which sucks. You have to be like, I don't know, like you have to like really act like you don't know, because if they like think you're withholding information, it's a slippery slope. It might be you they're talking about next, you know? Then all of a sudden they think you're sus, so you really have to act like strongly like you don't know what's going on, because if you even give the slightest inclination to them that you know something that you're withholding, then all of a sudden like you're gonna be seen like that. That's at least how my mind always was. I was always like, if I even show that I'm like withholding information, they're gonna think I'm like that person. So I need to really bring up my acting skills right now, because I don't want to be, you know, the next topic at the table between all of the parents. Screams. Parents are scary. Parents are really scary. I feel like they can be very intimidating. I watch Gilmore Girls in my Discord server with friends on Thursdays. You're all invited if you've never joined. If you have Discord, you're free. You see this. Join mine. It's called I Cry. Anyways, I'm watching Gilmore Girls and I've always loved Lorelai and Rory's relationship. Granted, I haven't seen the full show, so I don't really know how it goes once she goes off to college, but as of like, you know, the first 3 seasons or so, like the relationship is major goals as far as like parenting goes. And Lorelai is definitely a very respectful, you know, loving parent. I've always wished to have that type of energy in my life and to carry that type of energy into other people's lives. I don't know. I always wished for more parents to be like Lorelai. I cry. I just know that. I've always hoped and wished to witness that in real life. They are. My mom was only scary because we had a year in our lives where we had problems as a family and she got so scary, but then she came back to normal because she is super sweet. Oh, don't get me wrong, my own mom my own mom can be very bold and brash at points, for sure, but again, it is what it is. Parents are parents at the end of the day. Okay, I kind of made an egg shape. Look at that. It kind of looks like a shape of an egg. I think this is the best I'm gonna get for like a cherry blossom surrounded area. I do like how it looks in the photo op like this. Like this is a really cute picture to be like laying down in. I think it'll look super sweet. So we're gonna try to decorate this area now, play around with it, and kind of just see what we can do. I'm tempted to like fill in everything on the bottom with cherry blossom coats. That way it just looks really natural. So I think I'm gonna do that really quickly at the start. Ignore this. The cherry blossoms are so beautiful. Thank you. I know, I really love the pink. I've always wanted to see like a little cozy corner surrounded with all of them. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. This area just happened to work because it's like a small little corner on the map. Exactly, Aline. Exactly. Parents. All right, let's add some more here. Oh, I gotta go through and add all of those little like fruits. Do you think they'll grow like this? Hi, Beanie Genie. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. These are all big, so I guess we can put these petals down here. Here we go. Okay, I love the pinks surrounding every little inch of this area. We're currently working on this tiny little nook of my island. Hannah, welcome to our YouTube stream. Thank you so much for popping in and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate that. Hello, love. The music's a tad bit quiet. Okay. My name is Sky. My pronouns are she, her. And we're working on this cute pink egg core area at the moment. Also, I don't know if that happened to you guys, but my parents are softer and nicer with my little sister. I'm not complaining, I love that for her, but I wonder why. I think with little siblings, and sometimes even older, I think it depends, Aline. It's the characteristics you carry. I was once told, not by my parents, but by a friend, that sometimes, like, if you're the kid that is more likely just do things and kind of, you know, follow in suit of what your parents kind of have set as a standard, your parents will be harder on you and expect more of you simply because you've given them the acceptance of their expectations. So you have accepted their expectations, and because you've accepted their expectations, they will now obviously be harder and more persistent on you, as opposed to an alternative sibling. If your sibling is more likely to be more whimsical or not really follow in suit with everything, or even just have a voice, even like if you're less likely to speak out about something you don't like your parents doing but your sibling is, they will chances be more soft, more kind, more understanding to them than they would to you. I'm not too sure. There's a lot we can get into with that, but we'll save it for another time. But it is a whole thing. It is real. And I don't know. I've never actually asked my parents, but I know it's real. I know that that is a pretty good start to understanding the concept. Bud says, did you ever find a dress guy? No, and every night, every morning, every day, Bud, I spent hours, absolutely a disgusting amount of time searching for the perfect dress, and I have a feeling I'm not gonna get it, and I'm gonna be in some major trouble here soon, Bud. I cry. Beanie says, I just finished freshening up from going to the beach. Oh my gosh, I hope you had a fun time. We love the summer vibes, bestie. I think it's because your sister is like the baby of the family, or what Sky said too. Your parents have expectations for you. Because of your autism, they expect you not to be able to have a full-time job or handle it like others do. I think that could be viewed in two different ways, Mike. It is almost reassuring to read that your parents are understanding and accepting of your autism. Now, maybe you don't like the way they are, but to even have parents that can recognize and put themselves in your position to understand that maybe there is times where you wouldn't function the same way they would is really nice. I think that if it bothers you the way they perceive you as of right now, you could really work with them to change that and to kind of find a balance. It seems like your parents are very understanding, especially compared to most, in my opinion. Oh, that's totally true. Or at least it sounds like our situation. I am the rebel one, but my sister's the one who talks about how she is feeling. Yeah, if you're more vocal towards your parents, they almost are viewing you as not an equal, but they're understanding you as one for sure. If you are less likely to vocalize how you feel or stand out against things, again, it's all about that expectation. You're following their narrative almost. And of course, with that comes the ladder of things, I feel like. It was so great and relaxing. I'm on the East Coast and the water is still freezing. Oh my gosh, did you go in the water? Yeah, it'll warm up soon. That's crazy if you did. I'm starting to put these cherry blossom piles all over the place. That way we can have a really pink area. Like, I want this whole thing looking like cherry blossoms, friends. If you haven't liked this video, please consider to. I'd really appreciate it. I'm so grateful to have all of you here today. Thank you for supporting me. I do have a bunny day bed here, so I am gonna add that here to the center. This is exactly what I want here. It's gonna look so cute. Look at this. Imagine you and your friends in a little egg bed in the midst of all the cherry blossoms. It feels and looks so cute. I really like it. I'm so happy with it. I just need to work really hard to cover up all of the areas with lots of pink and stuff. Super cute. I went up to my waist. I tried to think of it as cold water therapy for your anxiety. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm proud of you for doing it. I could never. I'll tell you that. I'm really scared of the ocean and large bodies of water. I went to the beach like a week ago or so, and the whole time I was there, I couldn't even walk up to the shoreline. Like, I was like, how far do you think a shark is from here? I just kept asking that. It's like, do you think a shark is within 20 miles from here? How close do you think it is to right here? How many do you think there's a jellyfish nearby? Do you think, like, I kept asking like weird questions like that. And it was really funny because everybody was like, why do you want to know so bad? Why do you care? Like, it's scary out there. Like, you never know what's in those waters. Also, I have to say that I went to Venice Beach, and we were talking about Venice in my Discord last night. Venice is not the same as it used to be, and the water looked diff. I have to admit, the water looked real diff when I went. It was like dirtier than usual, I felt like. So cute. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're here, bestie. Let me see. I don't know where my storage shed is. Trying to look for that. Where I go is mostly like a bay. I can see to the sand. It's saltwater, but within a peninsula, so it's calm and has a lot of sandbars. The ocean is intimidating to you too. Yeah, the ocean's crazy. It's so big. And oh my gosh, I saw sailboats when I went, and I was like, it was like windy, and the water was like very crazy, and I was like, I couldn't believe there was like even 2 or 3 people wanting to go on the water in the sailboat. But again, I'm not like a sea person, so I don't know. Maybe it was good weather for them, but I thought it was like crazy. I was like, who would want to go right now? I was like, who would want to be out there right now? It looks wild. It looks scary. Hi, Johnny. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. What's going on? What's going on? It's wild to me how we know more about space than the sea. Yeah, exactly. I think that's like the #1 reason why I'm so scared too, is because we really know nothing. Absolutely nothing. My little baby. Bag is still here. He's just relaxing. Being so cute next to me. Okay, let's see. Trying to find a storage shed. I don't know where I put one. It's kind of annoying me. I'm like, where's the storage shed at? The perks of decorating early in the morning. So later today on my Twitch stream, I'm gonna go villager hunting. I wish I could just be decorating my island low-key, but I do need to hunt. I have like 5 dreamies I need left, and we got a bubble, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm excited to find a dreamy. Last time you went to the ocean was for whale watching on a field trip, and you went in the 6th grade, and it was awful. Everyone got sick. Oh my gosh. Those dang bubbles. When I went to Cancun, it was scary because we went to a casino and they are so deep. I did swim there because it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Yeah, I've been in the water a bunch of times when I was a kid. I went to Catalina Island on a field trip before, and I stayed there for a couple days, and I went snorkeling. I went on multiple boats. My parents were married on a boat. I've been on the water more than a few times, and each time I've been terrified. But as an adult now, I feel so scared. I don't know why. I feel like even more scared. You'd think I would have gotten over it since I've been on the water so many times, but honestly, I don't think I don't know if I ever will. It's so sad to think. You've been lurking and napping. You have a little headache. I'm so sorry. You got a bubble in the middle of decorating in a princess room, and you just had to halt it for a quick hunt just to avoid another autofill. Legit screams. I really want to get a dreamy. Okay, so I've rethought some things for the Princess Island, and again, I have my Disney Princess Island on Twitch, so this is my Pink Spring City. I work on this one on YouTube, and then I have a Princess Island I work on Twitch. And I was thinking for Cinderella's Dreamies, I was gonna originally do Jack and Gus because they're like very popular, but there's like 2 girly mice. There's two girly mice. I can't remember their names right now, but there is two girlier mice, and I might do them instead. So I don't know. I might let you guys choose later, but that's something I'm like, I woke up and started contemplating. I saw like this video of Cinderella, and then I saw the girly mice, and they like make her dress and stuff, and I like totally forgot about it. So I was like, dang it, now I want to now I want to incorporate them instead. But like Jack and Gus are so like classic that I don't know which one I should go for. So that's like my thought of the day, I guess. My thought of the day is that, okay, put away a lot of random stuff. I had a sword shed in my pocket, ironically enough. Let me get some stuff out here. You're so brave as a younger beanie, but no, I love that, younger beanie. But no, you tell yourself constantly, don't let fear run your life. I will not allow fear into my body, and it helps sometimes. Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, I need to do that too. Not let fear direct everything I do, you know, because I do find myself more scared of like almost everything, especially after the pandemic. I feel like I'm just beyond scared. And even like, I feel crazy because like, I don't know how everybody's stance is with the pandemic and stuff, but I like was telling my doctor how much anxiety I have about like going out and going into places and doing anything, and how like I forever plan to wear a mask because I never want to get sick or exposed and stuff. And my doctor was very nice. Like, I'm not trying to say anything bad about her because she was really nice, so don't think of her in a bad way, but she was like telling me like how the pandemic is over now and like it's fine and stuff like that, and I was like finding myself struggling to understand it. Like, even as she said it, I was still struggling to accept it. Like, I don't know if I should believe her or not. I feel crazy because I'm even doubting like her thought. I'm like, am I crazy now? Because if my doctor is telling me the pandemic is practically over and like all of this stuff, and I need to let go of my fear, and I'm still refusing to like listen and believe in it, like who's crazy at that point? I scream, like, what do you think? I hate to get like even remotely controversial, so if you don't want to respond, that's okay too, but I don't know. I think that there is obviously like I don't know. I'm scared. I feel like there are better ways to encourage someone to get out of their comfort zone than essentially calling it over. Yeah, she was pretty brief. I think it's because I told you guys like I cried. Like I was definitely like crying and scared to be there and like emotional, and she probably just didn't really want to deal with that. Like it was like the afternoon, you know, it was like 3 o'clock. Like she was probably like, I got 2 hours left, you know, I'm ready to go. I don't wanna deal with this maybe. But she was pretty nice throughout the whole thing. I don't know. I left just happy that it was over, but still worried about everything else in between. I don't think it's exactly over. I know, Rachel, like that's like invalidating the fear. Whether the fear is rational or not, it's not the point. Yeah. Let me see. I cry. It's not over though. You're not crazy at all. Okay, so you guys still think there's like obviously a pandemic happening, like there's still something lingering. Not crazy at all. The pandemic affected everyone very differently. I would say the best thing would be for you to take some time to do your own research on it. I know, I try to like look into things all the time, Earth Angel, and like I also was told not to like look too deep into things because, you know, like the internet is the internet, so obviously there's gonna be things that are more dramatic and emphasized. I don't know. I definitely, even regardless of this conversation, always plan to wear a mask because it just makes me feel more comfortable. But she was pretty much adamant about like, you need to get out more and like you need to do more to like get over the pandemic fear. That was pretty much like the only thing I got out of it. I know people are still getting it. Really, I think you should take precautions in whatever way makes you feel comfortable. Thank you, Hannah, for your opinion. I'm glad that you guys aren't too uncomfortable with the conversation, because I pretty much am. I'm like, I don't know what to think. The pandemic affected everyone in different ways. I can imagine the anxiety you're experiencing. I think everyone has their own form of normalcy, whether it's hypervigilance or latency. That was a good way to put it, Beanie. I like that message a lot. I could tell you have a strong gut feeling, and you should definitely honor the intuition, whatever makes you feel safe and comfortable. Yes, like why invalidate the fear that way? There are so many ways to figure out how to go about life in this new changed world. Yeah, I do think it was kind of like a quick interaction, you know. She was like maybe overwhelmed with the fact that like there's even somebody out there that's still panicky. Another thing I wanted to say is that, and I didn't say this on my Twitch stream, so this is some real like low-key stuff, but I think when I went there, and I had this fear, I said that I had this fear, but it kind of felt more real when I got there. When I went, it was because I got called for jury duty, and I had major anxiety about like going into a space, a confined space, right? Where there's going to be a lot of people, I don't know, who could potentially be sick. So I needed to get a paper signed by my doctor in order to not, you know, be subjected to go to that. And I feel like when I called for that and I told them, you know, like I have anxiety, like I've already seen the doctor before and, you know, was diagnosed with anxiety, they were like very adamant about me coming in anyways. And so I kind of had this fear that like they thought I was just trying to get out of jury duty, which obviously that's not the case. Like I really just cannot go. Like I don't think I could have done, I couldn't do it. I just can't do it. Like I wouldn't be able to do it. It would impact me more mentally and emotionally than probably a regular person. And that could be hard to understand if you don't have anxiety and you don't, you know, relate to that energy. And so I think that when I went in, like they were all kind of like, the whole office probably speculated that it was just like me trying to get out of something. And so like they might have went in because like, okay, like another thing was is like the nurse was like, I know that you're here today for the paper and we'll talk to you about that later. Like very condescending about it when I first got there. So I feel like when I first got there, they thought like, oh, she's just like kind of BSing, right? Just trying to get out of something. And then when the doctor actually saw me and like I was crying and I was like panicking and stuff like that, I think she just got way too overwhelmed with it and was like, she thought it was one thing, it wasn't. And then she realized that like it was like something more overboard to where she just didn't want to really deal with it. I don't know. That's like kind of what I thought in the end, was like maybe it was just too much. I didn't know you had been diagnosed with anxiety, Sky. Crybabies rise up. I cry. Well, after leaving that, I was actually again, and I think because she was like so overwhelmed, again, she was very quick with the whole interaction. It was like once I got inside the office, it was like a 10-minute thing. But once I left, it went up from just anxiety to severe anxiety. So now I'm clinically diagnosed with severe anxiety. And I don't even know how to feel about something like that. You know, I'm like, oh, screams, cries. So I think she really like was overwhelmed with the situation, maybe. I don't know, or like she just didn't even know. Like I don't know. I can't even really wrap my head around the whole thing. I'm like trying to think about the situation and stuff like that because I do want to be able to like grow from it, right? I want to grow and I want to be able to feel more comfortable in real life all the time, and I don't know how I can do that even after the conversation. Look at how cute it looks with all the pink cherry blossoms, by the way. It's starting to look so grand. I cry. Okay, let me read some of your messages really fast. Sky, you're gonna love this news. My fiance and I are possibly going to have a Cinderella themed wedding. She wanted a wedding like that her whole life. That is beautiful, Mike. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be amazing. If anyone gives you a hard time for masking up, let me know, because I'll fly myself to Cali and back you up. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. I applaud you for still wearing your mask and going out. Very few people still do. I know, it's so scary. Let me see. I hope they learn their lesson to listen first and then judge later. It always shakes you to your core when people in healthcare are condescending. Like, please, it's such a vulnerable space and we're just looking for help. I know. Thank you for lurking, Elaine. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy your shower. I know, like that's so intimidating for sure, Shizu. That's like one of the reasons why I was like, I can't do it. Like I'm not gonna be able to go. Clara, I hope you're doing well. That's adorable, the little egg bed. I know, isn't it so cute? This is Pink Paradise. I love it so much. I'm glad you guys think so. So yeah, I don't know. I was left with like open-ended thoughts. That's all I can think, is that I was definitely left with open-ended thoughts, and I felt a little bit dramatic, I think. Just dramatic in general with how I live my life, I guess. Like how scared I am of like the pandemic and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I might be more scared than most people. I have a person who speaks on my behalf for phone calls versus young Beanie who would ignore and never ask for help. Growth can look different to everyone. It's so important to look at tools and help. Definitely. I crave for the fact that it started out with condescending vibes and then at the end it was like a, oop, this is more than I bargained for. Yeah, it really was. It was like, oh, like I really think there was a chance when I went in that they were just gonna tell me like, no, you have to go. I really think that was like the highest chance. Like I think that's what they expected, and they were just gonna kind of break it to me kindly, take my copay and go, you know? And then when of course they did actually see me and then they realized that it is like very intense, that's when they were like, okay, we signed the paper, goodbye. you should really look into, you know, talking with somebody or something. And I was like, oh, okay, screams, cries. I don't know. It was definitely an interesting experience, to say the least. I'm glad and very lucky that, of course, I'm not subjected to, you know, going to jury duty. You should get help with that, says the doctor. Yeah. And then also, okay, so she did kind of rush it. So then at the end, she asked, like, okay, is there anything else you want to talk about before you go? And I told her about how, you guys know how, like, well, if you watch my Twitch stream, you know that, like, I have, like, a very persistent sternum. Like it pops all the time. Like it's very persistent. It pops like almost 3 to 4 times a day, and I just think that's so weird. Like it shouldn't pop so frequently. Like it's like the piece, like the breastbone, like the piece in your chest, it like will pop very largely. And I told you guys a million times how I think it's so weird that it will pop, and I don't know why it will pop. So I told her about it and she was like, okay. And then that was it. Like she just didn't even do anything about it. Like didn't even want to see if like it would pop then and there. Didn't even want to feel to see like if the bone was like out of place at the moment, knowing that I probably won't make it back to a doctor. I told her, I was like, unless I'm like deathly sick, I probably won't come back here. I was like, there's a reason I haven't been back here, you know, in several years. And even then she was just like, okay. And that was it. I was like, oh, I'm so glad you don't have to go. Yeah, me too. That's like the blessing of it all, is that of course I'm not gonna have to panic and like have this super dramatic situation at hand. But yeah, she like asked me if I needed to talk about anything else and then completely just was like, all right, thank you. Thanks for sharing. It's over. I was like, fuck, okay. Look at how pretty this shot is. I need another friend to come over and take a picture with me. Like, at least pretend you care. Yeah, she just didn't even say anything about it. Like, well, you know, how's your posture? Or like, how do you usually sit? Or, you know, she was like, girl, it's a phrase. I cry now, right? She was like, I didn't expect you to actually respond. Anyways, thanks for your time. See you next time. Screams. Doctor be like, girl, I just want my paycheck. What's up? Oh, yeah, literally screaming. But it is what it is. My sister has like a different doctor in the office, and she is so mean. Like my doctor seems like a walk in the park compared to the lady that my sister, like, and my sister goes to the doctor more frequently, like just for checkups and stuff. Like she's done like physicals for sports and stuff like that. So she's been there way more frequently than like I have in the pandemic. And dude, I never even speak up about like little things, right? Because like I'm not one for confrontation. I'm just not. I don't like it. But dude, the last time I went with her, like very recently, the doctor was saying something about how, you know, the last time she came with my mom, they gave her like these papers with these different things that she needed to get done, like little like shots or whatever. I guess you gotta take a lot of shots when you're a kid. But I took a lot of shots too, but like I guess I just don't remember them, like because they were a long time ago. But anyways, so they gave her a paper of all of these like different shots she needs to take, and she took them. Like my mom took her to get them done. She took all of them, and then when she came back, they were like, well, there's these ones from 2 years ago that you didn't do, and we sent you home with a paper and you should have done them. And I had to speak up. I had to say something because I was like, because she was like laughing about it. Like she was like very condescending about it. She kept like laughing and like she was very like rude about it. So I had to say, I was like, wait, so you're telling me that you expected her to get these shots done from 2 years ago, and you gave her this paper and she came back already and didn't have the shots, and then you gave her another paper to get other shots and didn't even bother to ask her or remind her about the other ones? Like but now you're gonna bring it up now, like in a condescending way. And the lady was like, well, yeah, when somebody is given a paper and they lose it, it doesn't matter how long it's lost, you should still be able to say something about it, like if you don't have it. And it was, dude, I was like, I had to keep my mouth shut because I was about to be like, well, how are you supposed to remember something from 2 years ago that you don't have? Like, obviously it was like not like, oh my gosh, it was very mean. Like I was like keeping my mouth shut, you guys, because I wanted to like say so much. And again, I'm not one for confrontation, so I didn't want to argue. And this lady really wanted to argue. Like she had like the sass, she had the laugh, she had the smirk, like she was ready to fight. And I was like, I'm not ready for all that. Like I don't need to do all that, you know, like it is what it is. If it ever really bothers you more, try to seek out another doctor. Yeah, that will take your insurance. I know, I will, for sure. The way my blood is boiling just from hearing about the interaction. I know, it was so bizarre. I was like, I'm not gonna say anything more. I was gonna just like call her out on it and be like, I can't believe it. And then she had the audacity to be like, I'm a mom, so I get it. And I was like, if you're a mom, you'd think you'd be more compassionate, right? Like you'd think you'd be kinder and more like understanding of like a situation from apparently 2 years ago. Like what? I was like, I'm not getting mom vibes from her, like at all. I was not getting mom vibes. I was like, girl, if you're a mom, fuck, I feel bad for your kids because you are very much intense. You are very much intense. And then I kept thinking to myself, like, if my mom was here right now, she would not be putting up with this. Like, she would be saying something right now. She would be, I was like, if my mom was here, she would have a thing or two to say about this. But again, I wasn't going to be the one to start the drama, start the argument. Anytime I'm a mom gets injected I know, unprompted. It's just like bad, right? Like, you know it. Doctors from your experience have been pretty good. From a child, you had awesome doctor named Dr. Alatar. He was the goat. Like, he took care of your mom when she was young. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I love when there's like a good doctor because I've had doctors, like I used to have a male doctor and I did not like him. I actually switched to the doctor I was telling you about today because when I was like becoming a woman, I like obviously went through like woman things, and then I told him about them. Like I told him like that I was like struggling with some like woman things, and he like was very doubtful of it. Like he was like, no, you're not. Like he would like prescribe me like the wrong medication, and like it was just a really bad experience. Like he was just very, very unaware, I think. Like it was so bizarre. And so I asked the doctor's office, I said, I need a woman doctor because this doctor, who's a man, obviously does not understand anything about a woman's body or anything like that. And dude, within like the first time I met my other doctor, like all of the stuff that like I should have gotten done like as like a, you know, new woman was like handled, and like I never had those problems ever again. But like it was so bizarre because like before that, like again, my doctor was very doubtful of just like everything that I was like saying I was experiencing as like a woman, and it was like the most scary thing ever. Like I will always be scared of that situation because he was like very condescending and very rude and very doubtful and just ready to, you know, get his money and to go. It was so bizarre. I don't know, I've had my fair share of weird doctors, that's for sure. Your doctor Alatar would have said something to him. I know, so bizarre, right? Like some doctors are very crazy. I really love these little eggs I've added to the mix. I think they're so cute. You don't feel comfy with a male doctor? I don't either. No offense to any males in the chat. Like I just after my experience, I just don't obviously think that a male doctor should decide what you do with your body as a woman. And I think because I had like the male doctor when I was a kid, like once I grew up and I became older, like I was just kind of stuck with him, and that's why I was so quick to be like, I need a different doctor. I need a different doctor immediately, because I couldn't believe like everything I was struggling with him. Like it was so bizarre. It was so bizarre. I don't know. I'm really glad I don't have a male doctor. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the situation I went through? It's sad how common having an uncomfy and poor quality doctor is out here. I know, it's very bizarre too, because I guess like being a doctor is one of the hardest things, you know, like to go to school for. So to have like such difficulty is very bizarre to me. None taken. Men shouldn't have a say with what women do with their bodies because the different anatomies. I know, very bizarre, very bizarre. I'm really glad I don't have a male doctor anymore. That's one thing I have to say. That I'm really, it could be worse out here, you guys. It could be worse. That's all I know. And I feel very blessed, you know, to have at least had like a condescending woman per like a, as opposed to like, you know, a man that just doesn't even care what you have to say, doesn't even take you seriously at all. I definitely understand, Skype. For me, it's either male or female. When it comes to mental health, I have a male person to talk to about my male issues, and when it comes to a doctor, I have a female doctor. It's crazy. So crazy. For sure, to just even experience any of this. But one thing I'm very grateful for is the fact that I have all of you to communicate with. Like it is fun being a full-time content creator, obviously, and you know, there is an image to uphold being one, but at the same time I really like that the community I've built on Twitch and I'm bringing here is more transparent and open about real life things, because these are things most, oh no, I didn't want to eat that. Anyways, these are things most, you know, influencers wouldn't really talk about or communicate about on a frequent basis. And I'm really lucky that we have a community that's more understanding and accepting and kind of searches for that more realistic, you know, lifestyle than something that's more like for show, I guess. I don't know. So I do want to say thank you to all of you for like always being there for me and having these conversations with me. I'm very blessed to have this space, and I hope you know I'm always here for you too. I love how this looks with all the little eggs around. I think it looks so cute. I'm gonna put another one here if I can. Maybe I can push this one over a little bit. Kisses to each of you. The worst experience, Sky, was a female therapist who didn't care about your mental— No! I'm so sorry, I'm eating all these eggs. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Didn't care about your mental well-being. You changed into a male therapist, and you will say it was very interesting. Yeah, the difference between them, I'm sure. Can't believe I'm eating all these eggs today, you guys. She must be really hungry. Okay, check it out. What do you think of this little corner? I kind of love it. All the little eggs around. So cute. It's so pink. I need one bestie to come over and take a picture with me someday, and it'll be perfect. Let's look at how this looks from up here. You have a female eye doctor and she's cool. Her daughter and you graduated high school together. Yeah, I'm a, like, no shade towards like opposite gendered Doctors, I think if you could do your job, you can do your job. Oh my gosh, look at this view. This will be so cute. I love that. It looks so cool. We gotta work on the background though. But this looks really cool to me as well. Like this like full view up there. So I really like that. I think we need to decorate right here. One thing I'm very worried about is that these trees are gonna grow larger than I need them to. So I'm gonna try to like, I guess bury them right here, like the little fruits here, because they'll overgrow and then we'll be looking at something different than what we did before. I'm nervous how this is going to impact our shot, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's add this one here, make sure that one doesn't grow, and then this one right here as well. Just trying to prevent them from growing. I think the rest, ooh, maybe this one right here is also, I think there's one right here. This one right here is also, is that smaller or is it like a full tree? It's smaller, right? How can I, let's see, maybe we can pull this one forward. How can I get right there? So right here needs it, and then maybe I can put it, if it gets bigger it'll cover our egg. Let me take this down really fast. And then let me open this up. I think I'm just gonna put it like right in between. Dang, that's crazy, Johnny. Even without the insurance, he'd still go to her. I must be a really good doctor then, because insurance is so helpful. I hate the dark piece right there, but it's okay. It is what it is, right? Okay. Maybe I should turn these too. I wish it didn't have to be there. I'm so sad. Let's see if we can see it when we take the picture. No, it's still really cute. Okay. I like it. Let's go. So we made this little corner in our island. It's just like a little place to lay down. Take a cute photo. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, but I definitely want to block this off at some point so you can't really walk through it. And I think like the next thing I'm gonna want to do, like on tomorrow's stream, is start working on the background here. So I'll put like an egg fencing here. Do we have an egg fencing? We do. Okay, let's do that really fast. So you can't enter in. The last time we went for the exam in new glasses and goggles, we only ended up shelling out under a couple $100. That's good. Okay, let's see. I put them this way. Let me take a peek. So do you guys think I'm gonna find a dreamy quick today? What do you think? I'm gonna go villager hunting in a little bit here on my other island, and I'm so curious to see. I have yet to find a dreamy. Like every time I go hunting, I spend hundreds of tickets. I never find a dreamy, and I'm so curious if you think today is the day that I'll find a dreamy, that I'll get so lucky and we'll just end up having, you know, the cutest villager on my island. Yes. Oh, let's go. Yeah, Clara, we'll be doing that today on Twitch. We got a little bubble soon. Best of luck dreamy hunting. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, I added a little egg fence behind. I want it to be a quick hunt for once. I want it to be fast and like exciting. Okay, this whole area, I'm probably gonna want to fill in with trees as well. I want you to just like walk down here and not really see this area as much. I want this whole area to kind of just be blocked off, I think. Friends, if you haven't already, please consider to like this video. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to drink some water as well. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay, let's see. So we'd add like a tree here. You can't even add a tree here. Okay, we'll have to figure out what we want to hide here then. Maybe we can get our like flooring out. What time is it for most of you? It's already almost 12. Time flies. Once you start the live, like I feel like it ends very quickly. But it's so early. Not to ask anything too heavy, but and you can be brief with your response if you don't mind me asking what helps with your anxiety. Probably this, bestie. A lot of the time, like if I'm like having a lot of anxiety and I'm stressed and I'm like overwhelmed, I just come and talk to you guys. And I always tell you too, like I'll write in my going lives that I'm having anxiety and that like I feel overwhelmed or I feel like nervous, and then most times a lot of people will come and they'll just like be like very nice obviously and just talk to me, and then I just like forget it. Like as soon as I get onto like the mic and I just start talking to people, like I pretty much forget anything I'm worried about, at least for the meantime. And then when I go back to it later, like whatever's like giving me a lot of anxiety, and sometimes it's nothing, it just seems more approachable. Like it just feels like easier to handle or to face after I'm already done like hanging out with everybody. I think I always try to think about how everybody else lives and how everybody else's life is, because I am exposed to so many different lifestyles and people. That's like the number one thing I always think about, is like how all of you guys live, and how even though you have lives and even though you do your own thing and there's a whole world I don't know about from, you know, for you, all of you, you still want to be a part of my world and you still want to like put positivity and love into mine. So it's inspiring in a way, because it makes me want to keep doing this and keep putting like positivity and love and just encouraging energies into the world. And obviously in return I received that very heavily back. It's about to be 2 for a lot of you, 4 o'clock for Clara though, 3 o'clock for Beatles. I'm so glad we can calm that for you, Sky. You definitely help us so much. I'm the same way literally every time you stream. Thank you, bestie. Thank you for that. I really appreciate you. Hi, Utopia. How are you? Welcome in. I'm glad you're here, bestie. It's good to see you. Glad to be here for you. Yeah, I'm blessed to have so many people. I try not to see that a lot on my streams though, because I'm obviously somebody who has a lot of anxiety, and I don't want anybody else who has anxiety to feel an expectation to come to my streams and to hang out with me, especially if I say I have anxiety. Like that is one thing I try to prevent, because I don't want people to feel like relied on, you know, the same way obviously you guys wouldn't want me to feel like you're relying on me. So I really appreciate the kind of respectful boundary that our community has built for each other, to where we all kind of know there's not really an expectation to ever be present somewhere, and just entering into this world once kind of just gives me that reassuring energy that like, oh, I have people, you know, that are here for me, and I have so many people that surround me with positivity and love. And again, that just kind of continues to encourage me and hopefully remind each other, you know, that there's no expectation in life, especially here. Good morning, Courtney. Did you really find your forever island? You have Cat and Samson, a yellow airport, peaches and roses. Wow. That is so exciting. And what's the name, if you don't mind me asking? Did we end up naming it the same, Cottontail? I hope this one sticks for you, bestie. I'm so happy to read. This might be your forever island. Beanie says, you are so authentic. I'm alone 90% of the time and I always feel like we are in the same room. That's such a gift. Thank you for writing that to me. I really appreciate you. I am so grateful for this community. I honestly always like went in the beginning of this whole thing. It's obviously a little bit different now because I've been doing this for a few years, but when I very first started streaming, I only went into this looking for myself and looking to give myself and people a space to feel comfortable in. And there's a lot of times that I'm always alone too, and there's a lot of times that I will be surrounded by my family and loved ones and still feel alone. And ever since I've made this space, ever since I started doing this, the amount of times that I feel that way has definitely limited. And I feel very grateful to know that I could do that for somebody else too. Very, very grateful to know that. Same name as before, Cottontail. Johnny says, trust me, Sky, unless it's work, I wouldn't go somewhere that I didn't want to go to. Hanging out with you is the best part of the day, and that's real. And I'm so blessed. I know that's real because we hang out every day for years now, and I still feel so grateful from the first time you came to my community to now. And it's so reassuring to read stuff like that. I love you so much. I love all of you so much, and I'm so grateful for each of you. I'm good, and I hope you're doing well. And don't worry, I know how you feel. I have anxiety too. I'm sending big hugs to you, Utopia. I'm so glad we can be here for each other. Look at how cute this looks with like the tiles slanted and stuff. We're starting to really get into this area of my island. This is where we're gonna try to work tomorrow if I can. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I'm trying not to. Okay, so like on my Disney Princess Island, I'm sorry I talk about it a lot, but if it makes you YouTube friends feel better, I talk about this island a lot on my Twitch channel. So it's equal, okay? But anyways, I'm trying not to like overanalyze this island. On my other island, I overanalyze everything. I like dedicate like hours to just like one little spot and like I'll remake it a million times over. And with this island, I want it to feel whimsical and I want it to feel cute and I want to feel like it's perfect, not too over the top, not too underdone. And right now I feel like it's at this perfect state where it's not too over the top, it's not underdone, and I'm really excited to see like where I can take it. There's so many little things that I will worry about and like want to change, and so I'm really hoping this time around I will learn how to find that perfect balance on an island. The pink tile is super cute. Today we made this little area, Utopia, if you didn't get to see it. It's like this little nook. Emil, welcome in. Hello from Denmark, they said. I'm from California. Welcome into our YouTube. I hope you're doing well today, bestie. We made this little area, this little cozy corner, and it's gonna be the cutest little picture soon. I'm so excited about it. I need a bestie to come in, take a picture with me. As like bunnies or something. I'm really hype about this little area I made. And then now we're just kind of decorating behind it and trying to cover it up a bit. So I'm really loving how everything's turned out. Thank you for welcoming each other in. Friends, don't forget to like this video and consider to subscribe if you haven't already. I know it's giving. It's definitely giving. So hype. I haven't decided where to put my rock garden yet, friends. That's nerve-wracking. We finished like almost the whole left side. We're getting almost to the halfway mark and I'm nervous to like get into the other side of the island. It's gonna be crazy to start working on like the whole thing. This island will be really fun, like, come next season as well. It's fun to work on it during this season, but it'll be super fun next season as well, when it's all made up. Mike, I did read that message earlier, and I'm so excited for you. That is beautiful. That's gonna be a lot of fun, bestie. That is gonna be so, so cool. I'm really excited once we get to the middle to kind of work on my house and stuff. I think that'll be so cute too. Like working on this area here. It's in the center of this huge, huge big heart. You can't even see the full heart. I feel like even with a modded camera, Mina, what do you think? I don't think we could see this full heart. I don't think so. It's like huge. I thought about making it a tad bit smaller, just going around the whole thing and cutting one piece off of like every area, but I don't think it'll work. I think it will mess it up. It's pretty wide. It's really wide. Nonetheless, it's still a cute vibe. If you stand at the bottom, look at that. We'll do it like cut in half, maybe. Like we'll cut a picture in half, like right here, then the center, then the top. Hi Sherry. Oh, you're Daisy. Okay, hi Daisy. I'm Sky. Thank you for coming to my YouTube live. I hope you enjoy the vibe. It gets wider with the mod. We'll have to have you come over and see. Test it out sometime. I don't think I have a little vine in my pocket, so we're gonna have to come down this way. There's so many things I've built on these islands that need like a wide angle. I think it's so funny. I don't know what we're gonna do in this little piece here either. It's a couple areas. I'm like, oh, open end. How are you, Sky? I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm just working on my pink spring island. I just made this little area and now I'm working on like a little walkway. I'm building up to this view here. I want to make like a house here. Thank you for your pronouns, Daisy. I appreciate it. We're so glad to have you here today. Okay, let's fill this piece in here, at least all the way to right there. And connects perfectly. I might want to carve this one too. Let's see. Sky, who was your first ever villagers and the native flowers and fruit? My first ever villagers were Poncho and Diva. I really love Poncho because he was my first. And then my first native fruit was cherry. And my first native flower was roses. I think so. Oh, are we with Mike today? Are you with Mike, Daisy? That's so cool if so. We love having both of you here. I might take this one off like a little bit so we could have like a view maybe on this piece. Oh, you're not with them? That's okay. All right, we're glad to have you. And then let's see if we can add this here. You got the most common stuff. What did you get? I feel like I got the most common stuff, like cherry, roses. I was like, oh my goodness. I didn't even know there was other stuff at the time though. So I'm like blocking this piece off here. I no longer want this to be accessible. Oh, you wanted to ask Mike what colors they were doing for their wedding? Oh, that's so thoughtful. That's so nice of you. That would be fun to read about. Yeah, Mike, what colors are you doing for your wedding? That's a really good question. I want to put a pipe back out because I'm tired of like jumping around everywhere. So let me put a pipe somewhere. Let's put it back here. It used to be right here. So let's put it right here for now. I don't even need to use it right now. I just really want it to be there for the next time we come onto this island. if you haven't joined me on Twitch, friends, you should. I'm going to be streaming there in just a little bit, and I'm going to do a villager hunt over there. So I stream here on YouTube on Fridays and Saturdays in the morning. I just started streaming here, so thank you to all the people who are watching. And then if you want to keep watching me, Tuesday through Saturday, I stream over on Twitch. And today we're going to do a villager hunt. I'm making a Disney Princess Island over there. So I'm thinking on tomorrow's stream when we come back, I want to plan for a house to go here. I think I definitely want to see a couple people live on this island. Probably just like, we'll see, like the main besties. We'll probably put like my mod Celery and maybe like another friend in another area. But I'm thinking it'll be just a casual couple friends here on this island. I want one to live here, one to live on the other side of here. So that's what I'm thinking. Which Disney princesses are you doing on that island? I am working on doing Snow White, Cinderella, Ariel, Sleeping Beauty, Princess Tiana, Princess Mulan, Princess Pocahontas, and Princess Jasmine. You got Renee and Cobb, Mums and Oranges. I love Mums, by the way. But wow, the rest of that is definitely different. I wish I had space for Rapunzel. I really love Rapunzel, but she did not fit on this island I'm making right now. We went with like positive representation. So we wanted to have different ethnic backgrounds represented. That way, no matter, you know, where you're coming from, you can find royalty within the magic I've created over there. It is like halfway done. You should come see it, Daisy. I'll be over there soon. I'm working on my entrance these days. So yeah, I really want to make this whole little area like a neighborhood vibe. Let's fill the rest of this in real quick. Let's see. Let's add like a little curve here. Oh my goodness, Moki's here. Hi, Moki. How are you, bestie? Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube stream. I can't believe we're seeing Moki here. So happy to have you, bestie. Welcome in. We love Moki. We know Moki from over on Twitch, but Moki does have a YouTube channel too. And they'll like upload their content here, so if you want to click their name, you should check them out. You might be watching, but you don't have an account. Oh, you'll be able to talk. That's okay, Daisy. I hope you consider to make an account. There's a lot of friends over there. We love making new ones. If you can't get yourself on Twitch, I have a website called iCrybaby.com. It's on the corner of the screen right now, and that will also show you my Twitch stream. I have my Twitch stream up on there, so you could watch me on my website if you can't get it going on Twitch. I hope you're all doing wonderful. Yeah, just waking up this morning, love. Working on this little pink island. The decorating is going so well. I've already decorated the little Nook today. So I'm gonna show you that really fast. Beanie says, I don't look like any princess. It's so weird. I relate to all, but none of them, none at the same time. I have my favorites though, of course. I do think it's very unfortunate, of course, when you can't find similar features within the royalty. I do think that is unfortunate, Beanie. I cry. Maybe one day I'll just make a generic Princess Island too. We'll just add all kinds of different vibes to it. So I made this today, Moki. This little area here. So cute. Can't wait to have another friend come over so we can take a picture together. But I made this like little view. It's just like a hidden little nook in the island. I really wanted to make a little area with an egg bed. And then I'm just starting to work on this next area that we're going to focus on tomorrow. And it's just like a little walkway to a neighborhood. The idea is a neighborhood next. Did you know you can upload your Twitch streams to YouTube? I do, Daisy. I do. But sometimes, I don't know, I do struggle with the thought of having all my Twitch streams on YouTube. It's a different vibe, bestie. It's a little bit of a different vibe. There's a lot more friends there. And also I stream with the face cam over there. So there's that as well. I don't know. I haven't put my face here on YouTube yet. So we'll see. Maybe one day. One day. It's so precious. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I don't know how I'm gonna work this little area. I want to trim off this piece, but it might mess everything up. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We'll start doing that again another time. Oh, it's Say So. Hi, Say So. Good to see you. I'm glad you think it's super cute, bestie. Thank you for being here with Moki. So sweet. We love Say So and Moki so much. They are too sweet to us. So I'm kind of looking at this area here. Make sure to welcome them both in, by the way. Say hello if you haven't already, friends. Kind of just filling this area in a bit. And see how that looks. I think I'm gonna do the rest of it like as flowers, so trying to see like if it will flow nicely. If we add like some flowers all right here, and then kind of mimic the same thing here. On this side, we can add like some flowers here too, so we don't like mess that piece up. And we just close this off for now, like this. Beanie says my mom used to call me Princess Beanie and further called you Beanie Genie. That's where your name comes from. You'll at least always be a princess in her legacy. I love that. Actually, there's a show called, I think Disenchanted is what it was called. I haven't seen it in a second, but I watched a lot of it before. I want to say that the princess name is Princess Beanie and she's like representing as an outcast, which is kind of funny because it's a similar vibe. It's a similar vibe. Have you seen it? I was gonna say, yo, Princess Beanie, yeah. Yeah, I remember Chell, actually, you did watch that movie, that show too. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen Disenchanted, but you should see. You should see the show, Princess Beanie. Daisy says, can I add you on Switch, Sky? Currently, I do not have any space for friends, but maybe in the future, Daisy. Let me fill this in here. I gotta wake up, friends. My Twitch friends are gonna be like, Sky, what are you doing? You had a whole 2 hours to wake up on YouTube. Why are you still waking up on Twitch? Screams, Christ. I need to make a coffee or something. Make sure you drink some water. Stretch. Never apologize for anything, really, bestie. And we are so proud to have all of you in our community, regardless of what, you know, different backgrounds or spaces you align with. I'm not too sure when the future will be. There's a lot of friends who always ask me to add on the Switch. So we'll just have to wait and see. Have you had coffee? No. I know what show you're talking about. We have way too much in common. I had to look around like, hey, Netflix, yes, let's go. Let's go. Sometimes it takes a while to wake up. I know. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get it together. I need to get it together. Yesterday I came on and I was pretty sleepy at the start too, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Not 2 days in a row, Sleepy Sky. I cry. Okay, that doesn't look as bad, because now we can open that up. Like, we can put, like, some decor there. I needed, like, at least a space, friends, to work with. Courtney, thanks for lurking, love. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already, okay? Thank you for vibing with me today, friends. We'll fix the rest of this, I think, on the next live. But for today, like, we popped off. We made this whole little corner here that we cannot access because I blocked it. And then we worked on that background behind. So I think it's been kind of a vibe, friends. A little bit of a vibe today. Especially for a girl who did not want to wake up and did not want to do anything. We kind of slayed. We kind of slayed today. Ayo. Looks so good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for waking up with me today, friends. Thank you for supporting me. I'm so grateful for you. Mina says, I love today's stream. So good. Thank you. I'm glad you did. I look forward to tomorrow's. Don't forget, I do stream on Fridays and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I will be here again tomorrow. And I'm sure I'll be equally as sleepy, but we'll be ready to party soon, okay? We'll be ready to decorate. I think tomorrow's stream will be focusing on a little neighborhood, so I'm thinking that's what we'll do, okay? Right behind this area. And yeah, I'm ready to hang out all weekend long. The fact we still get to party on Twitch later, paradise. Let's go. Proud of you, Sky. Lurk the whole time. Thanks for keeping me company. The island looks great. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, come back to this video and comment. That's how you're going to put my video in the algorithm. Every time you comment on a video, it helps me meet somebody new in the community. So hopefully you will click on this video right now and comment on it before you go offline today. I will be on Twitch. I need a minute, okay? I'm gonna try to wake up for a second. So I'll be on Twitch in like 20-30 minutes. If I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, I'll be on in like 20-30 minutes and we're gonna do a villager hunt over there. I'm gonna set up my other Switch, finish this one, and you know, make a coffee or something. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you guys for your patience. I hope to see you all on Twitch. Come bring the luck, okay? We need to find a dreamy today, and I look forward to spilling the tea. There was tea I withheld from today's stream because I didn't want to be too big of a crybaby. So come into Twitch if you want to hear more tea from me. And thank you for vibing today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. I will see you in just a little bit on Twitch. I'm Invested Crybaby on all platforms. If you can't watch on Twitch, check it out on my website, icrybaby.com. We have a Discord. Consider to join. We hang out there when we're not online, so you can join us on Discord. We have a little radio. You can listen to music. Hang out with us and chat with crybabies. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow morning, okay? Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to all the friends who liked and lurked and commented and chatted. I really loved meeting a lot of you guys today as well, and I'll see you soon, okay? Thank you for watching. See you soon. See you soon. My name is Sky. My pronouns are she, her. If you want to see more, I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm also on Twitch. I have a Patreon. I have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Pinterest. So check me out on all platforms under Invested Crybaby. Speak again tomorrow morning. Until then, have a great day, stay hydrated, and take care of yourself.